Hey y'all, so I made a video before, and I don't know if I'm posting it or not because I had something in my eye. So we're remaking this with no distraction because during the video somebody called me. But enjoy the highs and the lows of your life, because one day it's gonna completely change, and it's gonna be somewhere that you wanted to be, like somewhere that you worked hard to be. And once you get to this place and this destination in your life, be grateful for everything. I feel like nature give us clarity. When we live in a noisy world where everybody talking, running their mouth, and it's a fast lane and everything fast and everything's about status and materialistic. The true way of life is nature. That's how we came here. Like, we came here through nature. We didn't have buildings and stores. Like, we was living off land. So that's where you come to get grounded and gain guidance and clarity. And just sitting out here for a little bit, you know, just sitting out here reflecting and thinking about things that went wrong and things that went right. And just accepting life for what it is and accepting the part that you play in it. Like, I'm truly accepting that I wasted a lot of time, but I'm also accepting that time is not over for me. It's not gone. I still have time to change my life. I don't care what anybody else is doing. The only competition I have is myself. My past and my now. And my future. I want to make my future better than my past. Everybody competing and trying to have the most and do all this. I think the true power is learning who you are and then going out here and becoming it. That's where the true power lies. Because I'm not trying to have no temporary success. I'm trying to have success for the rest of my life. And the only way to get success for the rest of my life is to unlearn everything that we've been taught. We've been taught to compete instead of work together. We've been taught to not support people that you actually knew and you grew up with. You will see somebody trying to promote their business and you won't support them. People like me, I don't have a huge support system. So I have to come out here and promote it to the people that believes in me. If like you believing in me, then you for me. But if you don't believe in me and see my vision, then you're not for me, and then you gotta go. So whoever vibrating on that level will find me. If you here right now, don't matter when you see this message is timeless. Thank you for being here, for one. I'm grateful for you. For two, may you receive the message. Because I feel like we think life is gonna stop time for us to get our shit together. No, it's not. We have to get our shit together in the same time frame as everybody else getting their shit together. Nothing magically going to just change overnight. You have to work hard. Then it can change overnight. But you have to work with the universe. You can't not think it's just going to be placed in your hand. That's not how life works. That's not how life works. That's why we here is to like experience life and understand it fully. Because I feel like we not understanding this shit how we supposed to be. We haven't had the proper guidance from the teachers, from the parents, from the world. I feel like life is about freeing your mind, letting go of your stress and worries, and unlearning these things that made you become a version of you that you didn't want to be. I feel like we've been letting people, things, and places tell us who to be instead of us being who we wanted to be. If you believe in your dreams, it only takes one person to believe in themselves. The others will come along the way. Because a lot of people thinks that your dreams can't be real because of the people that's not supporting you. But these people don't have to support you. These are just people that's not meant to be in your circle. These are the people that don't need to be around you because they don't support you. You only support the people that actually supports you too, right? Stop supporting everybody else. Because they not going to support you. They not like you. Support people that you see they vision, right? You see them trying. That's the people that you want to reach. And they going to do the same for you if they genuine. But being level-headed and having clarity in life comes with a lot of stress. But like questioning your whole reality comes with a lot of stress too. Like if you're on a spiritual path like me, we can get lost in our thoughts and lost in the things that we take in too literal. Like our spiritual path is meant for us to come closer to ourselves and closer to nature, and for us to have this connection with nature, but not for us to be so completely lost where we're not living a life that we want to live, right? We have limitations. We're not supposed to have no limitations. You feel me? If we want to be, so-called famous, we can. You feel me? We just gotta go about it a different way. Because when you woke, you know things. And you don't want that controlling your life. And I feel like that's what I've been doing. I've been letting that control my life. And today, I came to somewhere where it started. Where it all started at. Ooh, confirmation! Where it all started at. I came somewhere where it all started at. And it started, I didn't even know it had nature. Basically, it all started as for school for me. The first day of school, it all started. That's when I started having a spiritual awakening. Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out what was the lesson and why I had to go that route. But I feel like this is part of my path. Everybody's path different. Everybody walks in different shoes. But this is where it all started. And I didn't even know it had nature. It looked like it had nature, but I didn't know where was the nature at, right? Sometimes you're looking on the surface level and you just gotta go a little bit deeper to find out something, to see something clearly. So one day I found out it was nature back here. So this is where it all started at. And somebody told me this person was spiritual, had a bunch of knowledge. Half of that stuff that the new age is teaching us is not correct, and making us unbalanced in our spiritual journey, and making us unbalanced in our day-to-day life. And I'm a Libra. I'm the scale. I was unbalanced as fuck because I'm listening to other people instead of listening to my own gut. And I feel like enough is enough. So when you leveling up in life, you have to close some doors and say goodbye to people that you don't want to say goodbye to. You have to dispart. I don't know if that's a real word, but you have to dispart yourself or depart yourself from the world until you find your light and your strength again. And I feel like nature is where it's going to get you to where you're trying to go. But you also got to know that these people was a lesson, and I'm grateful for anybody that I met on my journey because I learned something. If I don't know the meaning now, I soon will know later. I will have that clarity later to understand why everything happened the way it happened and to accept things for what it is. It's about accepting things for what it is and seeing things that's there. So in tarot, it would be the moon card, seeing illusions and being in a fantasy world. We have to get back to our roots. Yes, spirituality is our roots. The spiritual world is connected to this world. But we also live in a physical. We have a physical vessel. We have to balance the two. And I wasn't balancing the two. I was more in my spiritual world than in my physical world. My spirit God's been guiding me and protecting me, but I wasn't seeing the picture clearly. I wasn't seeing what I was really meant to be doing. And now I'm getting the guidance and I'm freeing myself from my limitations and the things that I thought to be true. I have to question what I thought to be true Because not everything is black and white. And yeah, not everything is no such thing as a coincidence. But do not take everything so literal and to heart. And that's what I've been doing. And like, I grew up in a household where all I did, like my whole life, I've been in my head. I've been in my mind. So I had to free myself from my own thoughts, my own mind, because not every thought is yours. And your thoughts can go drive you crazy. And like, people go to mental homes and stuff like that, and the only way they gonna carry themselves if they come back out in nature. Nature is where you get your clarity and you get grounded, and that's where you get the answers that you seek. So people that suffer with anxiety and social anxiety, the only way to free yourself is get yourself uncomfortable. Stop being comfortable, get out your comfort zone. Yes, the spiritual world is completely real. Yes, our ancestors can talk to us through angel numbers. But how are we going to break generational curses if we just living straightly in the spiritual? We have to get out here in the physical and make shit happen. So, take the guidance that you learn on your spiritual journey, but make it to something that makes you feel like this is what you're supposed to do. Don't make it seem like you can't just... Alright, because I feel like at one point I was lost. Not realizing it, but realizing it at the same time, you know, questioning what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing here. This is not how I want my life to go. Because I'm thinking a certain way, and that certain way fucking me up. Somebody had to, you know, really tell me this for me to really realize that, you know, I fucked myself up by believing too much stuff that's not here now. We can have a belief. We could think a certain way, but we have to be realistic. And if you're not realistic, it's not going to take you where you want to go in life. That's why, you know, we asking the universe why we receive our, you know, so-called blessings, our miracles, our abundance, because we're not putting in the work. We could meditate all we want, but if we're not physically putting in the work to become successful, how is the universe going to give us that success? There's a lot of people that got success that's not even real psychics. So, you know, like, a lot of things is not really working with us. So we have to get out here and work with the universe, because a lot of things really not working with us. We want the real psychics. We want the real healers. We want the real chosen ones out here, not the false prophets. We need people to shape this world into a better place. And I think this message is better than the first one, because I was still processing things that I was feeling myself. But I feel like the message is more clear now. There's no more distractions. I feel like the more we come home to our true self and realize a lot of things, that's when we're going to really change this planet. We have to change this planet physically. You can't change it spiritually. Spiritually is a connection. That's the cheat code. But physically is how you want to change this world. By speaking, voicing your opinion, standing in your beliefs, being authentic. These are physical actions. We can meditate for real peace, but that's not going to get us nowhere, because people are not going to hear you by meditating. Meditating is to free your mind and to get clarity and downloads. That's a spiritual tool. But nature is a spiritual tool. But nature is also physical too, because you can come here and get grounded and get the clarity and the guidance that you need. I was led to be here. The first video, I started recording at 2:22. I'm on the right path, the right direction. I don't care if somebody think I'm late in life or I thinking I'm late in life, but I'm really not late in life. I'm on time, because everybody's path is different from the others. Everybody walking their own footsteps. Everybody wear different shoes. I can't wear your shoes. You can't wear my shoes. I can share my part of my story, and we might resonate and have some similar traits or similar situations, but at the end of the day, I'm not you, you're not me. That's why I'm not in competition with nobody. The only competition I'm and is myself. I'm competing with myself. I can't compete with nobody. Because nobody else had the story or my life journey that I have. I can help people change their life by changing minds. And I want to change the world. I want to change so I can become better for the world. I feel like we imprison ourselves in our minds. Our thoughts can really destroy what we got going on here. The illusions can really fuck us up. So let go of the illusions and really understand that you're here for a reason. You're a black sheep. You the underdog. You know, people count you out. Let them keep doing that shit. Because at the end of the day, you're here for a powerful reason. 555 changes. And the only way you're going to become this powerful being if you let go and free yourself from the illusion. And the illusion was things is going to get placed right in my hand. That's not real life. Real life is you got to go out there and work for it. You got to work hard for it. But make sure it's something that you want to work for. That's the only way. Because people working hard for shit that they don't want to do. Work hard for the things that you're passionate about, that excite you, and go in that direction. Because that's going to make you, you. And most of y'all is your inner child dreams, your goals. Go back to that child version of you, and what you wanted to be so bad, become that. Don't matter how late you starting. Life is not over. It's still here. Because we can be going tomorrow. So you gotta live every day like it's your last. And I'ma let them do it like it's my last. And I'ma like it's my last. Yeah, so live every day like it's your last. And make yourself proud. Prove everybody wrong that doubted you. But do it for you, because this life is about you. You the main character in your story. Become that main character in your story. This story that you got going on, people want to hear your story. You're not going to resonate with past versions of yourself. But you can speak on who you were in the past and who you are now. And make sure that you are evolving and changing. And that you are proud who you are becoming. You know, we don't have the whole answers to the universe. It's a lot of things that we are curious about. And that's why we go in a rabbit hole, because we trying to figure out everything. And we just gotta let things come to us. You feel me? Because the universe is within us, right? So we gotta let it come to us. We can't keep trying to search for answers and let the answers fall into our lap. Let it come to you naturally. But we gotta be realistic. We have to be more tuned into what is really going on here. The only way we gonna change shit is starting up, groups. Okay? We gonna have to start up certain things to change this. We want more peace on this planet. We want more things working in our favor. We want to be free. We have to change. And you do have to gain some type of a bird. You do gotta change. You do gotta gain some type of abundance to change too, because money speaks. Yeah, money is not that. It's not as in so important, but it's important, if you get what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like I'm not materialistic, but I do want material things in my life. I do want to have a nice, abundant life. I want to have that. That's my birthright, right? Because this planet was already given to me, but we just born into a planet where there's so much rules. And I'm a rebel. So, we gotta start fucking speaking our truth, standing up for what we believe in, and keep fighting. And become somebody that can help and save the world. If you want to change the world, you gotta change yourself. Once you change yourself, you're ready to change the world. That's my quote. I don't know if somebody made that quote, but that's my quote. If you want to change the world, you gotta change yourself. And I think I said that shit just so wrong. I'm gonna have to re-watch this to see what the fuck I said, but that was a powerful message right there. And keep glowing. Your glow up is around the corner. You just have to free yourself from the limitations and the past belief systems that you had. You gotta let go of them old versions that's causing you to be wounded. These wounds and all these things that's causing you to be this certain way, you have to let go. You have to let that ego go. You have to become your higher self. You have to become a better version. You have to become a different version. The only way you're going to do that if you really accept that things are not what it always seems. But you have the power and the ability to change your life. So, yeah, life is fucked up. But you have the power to change it. And if you want to be somebody that changes the world, you have the power to change the world as well. So, come to nature, get you some clarity. Get yourself grounded. Open your eyes. See things for what's really in front of you, in your face. Learn from your experience and teach others from your experience. Everything's a lesson. Everything is a test too. You get tested a lot. Okay, not everything's a test, but a lot of things you get tested on. So really understand that things happens the way it's supposed to happen, and accept that for what it is. You feel me? Accept your truths, accept your journeys, accept your wrongs. Don't hold on to them. Let them be. Let them flow like the water. Let them flow. Okay? Come back home to yourself and be this powerful person that you can be, because the world is waiting on you. Okay, I'm waiting on you. Y'all waiting on me. It's time for us to really change what's going on here. It's time for us to step out our comfort zone and become that person first. Love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. Have a nice day. And don't forget, get you some nature. Peace.